Hello and welcome back to Redneck Snack and Food Reviews. So I rushed on back to my house after I grabbed these. So I'm pretty much, my energy's like really high up right now. I had forgotten to water my housemate's plant, so I got that done. And then I sat right down here and grabbed the thing I got at Dollar General, and I'm reviewing it. Because so far, not a single soul has reviewed it just yet. So I want to jump the curve on this. Shout out to Candy Hunting. Probably not watching this. Oh well. But shout out to them for sharing a follower's post that pointed out there are new chicken and waffles Pringles, apparently exclusive to Dollar General. So I've heard some fan reviews saying it just tastes like chicken, which will be fine with me, and that it smells like syrup, so that's interesting. But I want to give my input. Hopefully this video will get lots of views, but I want to give my input before it's, too late to jump this curve. Yeah, so Pringles has been doing a lot of interesting flavors over the past year. They did a bacon flavor, I think. They did a mac and cheese flavor. Those were both exclusive to Dollar General. They did rotisserie chicken, Parmesan cheese. They had another Dollar General exclusive flavor that I'm not thinking about. I know one of the flavors that was another exclusive was Reuben at Walgreens. That was really cool. But like they've done a lot of flavors as of late, which have been cool to be part of trying them and pointing them out. I know Parmesan cheese has struggled to get out there, but it's been at convenience stores, popping up at 7-Elevens lately, so just be on the lookout for those. But these are at Dollar General, and I was happy to find them right when I saw that post. I jumped up, said it's time to go to Dollar General, and I went. So this is quite convenient because Lay's just put their chicken and waffles chips right back on the market. So there's direct competition here. It's clear that this is direct competition, and both companies were keeping track of each other pretty well. Who knows how they do that, but they do it somehow. And I would love to know. It would be cool to just analyze how these companies like compete with each other, and to the point where they're both releasing these things at the same time. It's very interesting because it's not one company releases something and the other company waits a month or so. No. There's I don't know how they find out, but there's always probably spies that like tell the other company what's coming out, what's going on. So I think that might be it. But Lay's, when they did chicken and waffle, I loved it. It was a very controversial flavor and did not win its competition because they used to do the three chip flavor competition a lot. It did not win its competition because it was up against the likes of cheesy garlic bread, which I was never impressed with that. Don't get me wrong, it's decent flavor, but I was never impressed with it. I loved the chicken and waffles. You either loved it or hated it, and I loved it. So Pringles decided, let's do this, and Lay's probably overheard and said, bring those back. And so they brought them back. I'm still yet to find them. They're exclusive to Kroger, so I don't like these exclusive things at this time because it's promoting people to go out to this store and get that particularly one thing, and you're supposed to be going to the store for essentials. But it's whatever, a lot of people really aren't taking this thing as seriously as they probably should. I was proud the other day that Easter candy was all still there. Same case for Dollar General today. It's pretty much all still there. But in terms of fast foods, people are still getting in their vehicle and driving out. It's like the lunch rush is still a lunch rush. So I mean that's not getting out and about out of your car or anything. You know, you need food. So, but I just think it's kind of crazy how these lines go during lunch rush. How crazy it was. Speaking of that, well, I out at lunch rush because I'm a bad person and I like to try and get random limited time things. So I tried to get Taco Bell's Flamin' Hot Doritos Tacos Locos today. Nope, didn't work out because neither Taco Bell was doing well. And the lady that I talked to, when they made me a regular one, because they had been out, she had rung me up correctly and everything, but they didn't have them, and she got really heated over it. Because when you're, and that's a good employee, is a passionate employee that acknowledges that, you know, there's a release date, which was today, nationwide release date, and you're supposed to stick to it. And the fact that they ain't got their stuff, it's someone's fault. Whose fault? Who knows? If it's the delivery truck, well, it's not going to be the delivery truck's fault. If it was, I would be empathetic about that. But it's probably the supplier. So something down the line didn't, either the franchise owner, the managers, something did not go right. And so there's probably gonna be a little bit of discussion there about not being on time. So anyways, that was my little bit of rambling. A lot of you probably that are watching this will be new here, so you know, if you don't like my rambling, you don't ever have to watch this again. But that tends to get me a dislike on my video for some reason, at least a couple of dislikes. So anyways, I'm here to review this, and it's intriguing. We'll see if it's as good as the Lay's, because I love the Lay's. I'm telling you what, the Lay's is just so good. So yeah, you can smell the syrup, but the chicken smell is like the grease smell. It's there too. So I can pretty much see where the fans are saying that it only tastes like chicken, but let's give this a chance, and then I'll evaluate it. Yeah, right off the bat, it's like their rotisserie chicken with a little bit of maple sweetness. Just a little bit. It's not bad. To me, it kind of, you know, tastes like ramen. And that was pretty much where Pringles started at with their chicken flavored stuff. Is they did a ramen flavor, and then eventually they did a rotisserie, and I felt like the rotisserie tasted like ramen a little bit too. And now I got this. So my expectation here is that when Pringles did ramen, whatever flavoring they had, they never ran out of it, and they decided it wasn't worth using all of it to make just ramen chips. You know, not everyone's going to want ramen chips, so they, over the years, have just made different variations with it, and so. But this one, they add a little bit of sweetness. In my opinion, needs more. Because it's there at the start, but towards the end it gets really chicken. But then that one was really good. That one was really, it nailed it throughout. It had the start, and then throughout it was chicken and syrup. So we're getting there. Do I think it's as good as Lay's? No, definitely not. But it's quality. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, this is a 7.5 to me. Really solid, but again, it can improve in the flavors, and I feel like they're just reusing that ramen, that chicken ramen flavor they had, with some sweetness. So yeah, I do say if you go out to Dollar General, these are not bad. They're just not Lay's. They're not Lay's quality. They're not as good as Lay's. Where would I rank Lay's? Probably 9, because when you start eating them, they just hit you. They shock you. You're like, what the actual hell am I eating? And then you just start eating more, and it's just like, this is good. This, you start eating it, and it's like, well, I can taste chicken and waffles, but it's not strong, which I guess is good for a lot of customers because, you know, some people might not like that idea of really strong chicken and waffles taste. But on my basis, if you are really looking for a chicken and waffles chip, this is not quite as good as Lay's. Now I will say, there's probably more Dollar Generals there than there are Kroger's. So, if anyone made a smart decision here, I think it was Pringles, because they're going to get this chip out to more people. I think Lay's is just trusting that they have a loyal fan base that'll find a way to get to Kroger somehow, some way. And it's a higher end product, I guess, than you would see in an exclusive deal with Dollar General. But Dollar General has had some interesting exclusive deals. They've done a lot of deals with Pringles and M&M's. I can't really remember who else they've done deals with, but you know, Dollar General. Oh, they've done it with Reese's too. With the they did I don't remember what they did, but they did something with Reese's. It might have been was it white chocolate? No, it could have been a white chocolate cup. It might have been. It might have been a white chocolate Reese's cup, which is interesting. But anyways, there's not typically a lot of things that are exclusive to Kroger. Now I remember Kit Kat had one of their flavors exclusive at Kroger, the pumpkin spice, a couple years ago. And then they just put it in all the stores the following Halloweens. So yeah, that's my review, and I give it a 7.5. It's solid. It's got minor flavor of both things, I would say. It's not gonna make anyone disgusted, I wouldn't think, and it's really good, but not as strong as the Lay's. So it won't give you Lay's vibes. So I think that's the good thing, is that it's different. You got a more lighthearted one that more people might like in general, but people won't love and people won't hate, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think Pringles, you did good here. I think this was a good idea. Find a way to compete directly, and you did it. So with that, I've got one more review today. Did not expect to review this. Did not expect to have a review that I did earlier, but things happen, and so that's just how life rolls. So go ahead and give this video a like, a comment, and a share. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't. I know a lot of viewers probably haven't subscribed, so if you're new here, go ahead and give me a subscribe. Check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack and Food. I post a lot of things on there that are non-reviews, you know, local eateries, all that good stuff. So we just like looking at food. There you go. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all for now. I will see y'all around.